Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and today I wanted to go through my emergency makeup. This is my little caboodle that I keep in my locker at work. I got this at Ulta. I want to say it was one of the clearance ones or like ones that was on sale. It's a little one. It's the perfect size to keep some stuff in my locker. Things I might find myself needing throughout the day, like a little powder, a concealer, different things like that. And I reach for this every now and then. I want to say like 3 times a month, but lately I have found myself reaching for this a lot lately. Like either I put on my eyebrows all crooked or my eyeshadow's not blended, or for whatever reason I need to reach for some sort of makeup item. I'm not huge on touching up my makeup throughout the day. I kind of just put it on and then however it wears is how it wears, but I do reach for this regularly. And I have found lately there are some old things in here that need to be thrown out because I haven't redone this in a long time. And to be honest, most of the products that are in here are things I don't like that much. This is not like a box of my holy grail items. It's stuff that will work in a pinch. Like if there's a makeup emergency, this powder will work just fine. Although it's not my right shade or I don't like it or for whatever reason I just don't enjoy it. I just kind of throw stuff in here that'll be like fine. But I kind of want to switch this up to stuff that I love, stuff that will work, things I want to reach for. So we're gonna go through it. I have done a video on this before where I showed you everything that was in here, but I'm gonna go through it, clean it out, and I'm gonna take all of this stuff out and refresh it with stuff I actually really like. So let's see what's even in here, because I haven't been in this. I kind of reach for the same couple of things every now and then that I do use it, but I haven't really like dug in it in a while. But I have a mirror in here. This is Eco Tools mirror. It came with the little brush set. I have this little eyeshadow eyeshadow 6-pen eyeshadow thing from Ulta Beauty, Babes Who Brunch. It was one of their like, they do like these little favorites sets throughout the year, and I think this was from a few summers ago. Like I said, I kind of want to put stuff in there that I like and I know how to use. I'm going to take that out. These, I forgot I even had these from Winky Lux, the matcha blotting sheets. These are like oil blotting sheets, and I completely forgot these were even in there. I'm going to keep these in there, but we'll see if I end up using them. And then the powder that I was holding is from Tarte. It's, I don't even know the type. Oh, Shape Tape Pressed Powder. And on the front it says kind is the new pretty. And I gotta say, I find stuff like this so tacky. I don't like sayings like this, like inspirational sayings on my stuff. If I want the inspirational saying, I'll put it there. I don't like that, and that makes me not want to use it for some reason. I don't know. But I got the shade Fairlight Neutral 15N, and this is too light for me. So I never ever use it. But like I said, it'll work in a pinch. But even then, I find that this just doesn't work. Even in a pinch, I don't want to use it. So I'm actually just going to declutter that. I've had it for a long time, never use it. This is from IGK, the Hydrating Hair Balm. I actually love this stuff a lot. I do find myself reaching for this here and there at work, especially when I'm wearing a ponytail and it's like staticky or something. This stuff is really good for just like calming down static and frizz. I don't love the scent of it. It smells very chemically. I'm actually just going to throw this out. I've had it for a very long time, at least a couple of years, and it's like the bottle's weird and I don't know. I'm going to let that go. This is something I don't want to let go of because I love it, but it's been discontinued for a while. It's from CoverGirl. It's the Outlast Active 24-Hour Foundation. This one. This was my favorite foundation for the longest time. I loved it. Outlast Active was where it was at. I loved this. And of course they discontinued it. This expired in September of 2020. So I think it's time to say goodbye. Yeah. I held on to this for a long time because I kept telling myself that it's just the sunscreen that's expired and I'm totally fine using it still. But I feel like it's just been so long, it's old. I don't know. I almost don't want to let it go now. I'm trying to talk myself into it. But I'm going to let it go because it's too old, and like I said, I want to put stuff in there that I can use and use now. There are a few brushes in here that I am going to keep. This little mini Eco Tools one, and then a little Real Techniques. This one I actually never used though. I'm gonna take that out. I am gonna keep the Eco Tools one because this one's good for like a powder and a bronzer type of thing. I have this little highlighter from Jouer. This is the powder highlighter in the shade Ice. I have had this for years and years. I want to say I bought this on Beautylish, if I'm not mistaken, and it was one of my favorite highlights for the longest time. Let me swatch it on my other hand so you don't have to look at a close-up of the cut that's on my hand. I loved this color so much, but then I used it not too long ago and I did not like it on me. I don't know if it just had like a weird undertone, like it looked like dirty, like gray and ashy. I'm gonna take this out, but I can't bring myself to declutter it because I think this was one of the first things, if not the first thing I ever bought on Beautylish. I don't know, I gotta hang on to it. So this might go in like the makeup memory box in my closet, but I'm gonna take that out. I have one of these pop out hair brushes, always comes in handy, has a mirror, has hair stuck in it, you know. Gonna keep that in there because that always comes in handy. I have this little eyeshadow duo from Belle en Argent. I'm sure this was from an Ipsy thing. I opened this up yesterday and it has like some funny stuff going on the top there. I'm gonna let it go. This little thing, this is another one of those little things I cannot let go of. It is from Japanesque. It's the Velvet Touch finishing powder, this little mini. I've had this also for years and years. I can't let it go. It's just a little tiny face powder. I never use it. I keep it in here because I'm like, oh, I know where it is at least. I could use it in a pinch. But I mean, I've had it for a long time. Look how worn the back of the thing is. Gonna keep it forever. I have to keep it forever and I'm gonna keep it in there because I just like it. I have an Ulta Beauty Youthful Glow Concealer still in the wrapper. In the wrapper! Let's open this up. This is actually a concealer I really like, and that's why I put it in here. I do like this, and I was looking for it not too long ago because I thought, I know I have one of those. It's very similar. Okay, it smells fine, and it had been unopened. It's fine. But I'm gonna, why did I open it? I could have just left it in there unopened. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it in there and use it. But I love that concealer a lot. This is a little thing from, another thing I got in Ipsy a long time ago from Trifle Cosmetics. It's a tiny little compact here with some blushes in it. And I can't bring myself to let this go either, although I've never used it. I always thought I would. But I think that would actually make a really pretty eyeshadow trio. I'm gonna put this in the eyeshadow little singles drawer and see if I use it. Because I do think that's just the cutest thing. I have to keep it. I have a clean spoolie, a little tiny brush. I'm gonna switch out this brush too. I never use that one. This is another little tiny Real Techniques brush. I'll keep that one in there. And this is something I actually bought at work. It's the Neutrogena Makeup Removing Eraser Stick. I bought this because I, for some reason, thought I would look good with dark black eyeliner on my lower lash line. Not in the waterline, under here where the lashes are, and it looked horrible. Horrible, but it was like a long wear liner. I could not rub it off. So I bought this, and it's just a clear stick that is just like a solidified makeup remover, and you just kind of wipe it over the spot. It's not gonna remove it just by wiping it like this. It's really just, you're just kind of applying makeup remover to that area, and then you can easily wipe it off. So that's why I bought it. Okay, it smells just fine. It smells like nothing. And every now and then I find myself using it, so I'm gonna keep that in there because it works in a pinch. The oldest Band-Aid you've ever seen. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had these. So this is from, it just says NS, Nunzio Saviano. Anti-frizz sheet. So it's like a dryer sheet type of thing that you use on your hair to combat frizz. It works so good. I had a couple of these, and I'm gonna keep this one in there because it works in a pinch, you know? I have this little blush from Ciate. I'm gonna keep this in there too because this is probably one of my most used items that's in this box. It's the Date Night blush that I got in an Ipsy bag. The only thing I don't like about these is that the full sizes are not made in China, but all the samples that they send out are always made in China. But I find that a lot of brands do that. They send out like a cheaper version, a less quality version, always made in China in subscription boxes. and it doesn't work the same as the one I already have, like the full size, but it works and it looks good still. It's just not the same formula, or I don't think it is. But I like it a lot, love the color, I'm gonna keep it in there. There's still more stuff in here. I have this setting spray from LA Colors. I know I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's like a little sprayer like this. It just has extends makeup wear. I'm sure I used it a couple times. Let's see how it, ooh, nice mist. No scent, doesn't smell funny, gonna keep it in there. I have one of my favorite brushes ever, the e.l.f. e.l.f. smudge brush. I'm actually gonna take that out, keep it here. I have the tiny little sponge from Beauty Blender. This always comes in handy. And one time I took some makeup to work because I was running late and I didn't have anything on. I didn't take a sponge with me and I did my whole face, foundation and concealer, with this tiny sponge. Let me tell you, it took forever, but I did it. So I think I'm gonna put a full-size sponge in there, but I have this little one too just because it works in a pinch, you know. Another little Real Techniques brush. I'm gonna take that out. Carmex stays forever. Laura Mercier eyeshadow stick. This is the metallic taupe caviar eye stick. One of those little minis. Let's see if this is still good. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's it right there. All right, nice. Gonna keep it in there. Works in a pinch. And then the last thing is the NYX Bear With Me brow setter. This I forgot I had. I forgot I had this. I'm sure this is old. Nope. That's going in the garbage. Goodbye. So what are we left with? What are we keeping? We're keeping the Ciate blush, the LA Color setting spray, the caviar stick, the Carmex, the concealer, and then the Neutrogena thing. So I'm gonna find, you know what I really want to put in here? This. The Merit foundation stick. This is the Perfecting Complexion stick. Oh, I think someone rang the doorbell. This is the complexion perfecting stick in the shade Linen. I really like this, and it's great for touching up. I do need to take the perfect brush though. This one from e.l.f., it's the airbrush stipple brush, is perfect with this. I just get a little on like this and I just touch up wherever I need to. It's usually around the mouth area after I'm eating or whatever I'm doing at work. Like I sweat on my upper lip and like right here throughout the day, so I'm always patting like this, especially now that the weather's heating up. So this is gonna be perfect for touching up. I'm gonna throw that in there. I wanna get a little bronzer. What do I have? Let's just take out the whole drawer, shall we? I wanna put something I like to use, but not that I'm gonna miss using every day, because this is gonna live in my locker. And I think I found the perfect thing. The Wander Beauty bronzer. This is the shade Trip to Costa Rica, and it's just a bronzer. I'm sure I got this in a subscription box, and I like this a lot. I don't use it all that often, but this is gonna be perfect to put in here because I like it, but I'm not gonna like miss it or notice that it's missing, you know? Highlighter. I wasn't expecting to put like a full face of makeup in here. It's usually just a couple things to like help me out when I'm in a pinch, but I kind of want to put a full face in there now. Let's see, another thing that I like but I'm not gonna miss. You know what? This In Studio highlighter. This is from that Walmart brand that came out a couple of years ago. Everything was 99 cents. It was on a display. It sold out and then they never brought it back. This is the highlighter in the shade Rose Glow. I used the heck out of this. I really like this, and this is perfect to live in this emergency makeup box. Okay, now I kind of want to go through this in a video. This is my drawer that I have labeled small palettes, and look how many, it's full. It's completely full to the top. But I kind of want to put a little eyeshadow, something in here. Something, again, that I'm not going to miss, but that I do like. And at first I was thinking like one of these little Makeup Geek quads, but now I'm kind of thinking of one of these Revlon, what were these called? The Color State, oh, the Looks Book palettes. I was in love with these for the longest time. They're great quality. They discontinued them, unfortunately. But I think I want to put one of these in there. Maybe the one Enigma. I don't know, because you know what? No, not these. Because these do have a little fallout, and I want something that doesn't give me fallout, because, and I also don't want to do like a whole eye look, you know what I mean? But I do want to put something in. Oh, this. This is the Petite Pro from Viseart. This is one of those tiny little palettes they make. I don't even know if they still make this one. I've had it for a very long time. This was the first palette I ever tried from Viseart. It's also the palette that made me realize that brown eyeshadow could actually be pretty, because I never had worn brown eyeshadow in my whole life since up to that point. I only wore colorful eyeshadows. So this is the perfect thing. Perfect. I'm gonna throw this in there. All right, what else are we missing? I got blush, bronzer, highlighter, foundation, concealer. Oh, a powder. Let's find a powder. Oh, okay, I'll put this drawer back later. It's kind of heavy. Okay. Okay, powder drawer. Oh my gosh, I forgot I even had this from Burt's Bees. I gotta go through this drawer too, especially the stuff that's in the back. Again, something I like, but I'm not gonna miss. You know what I'm gonna put in here? No, this one. This is the NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder. I've had this for a while. I think I got it during holiday. I never really fell in love with it because it's kind of weird. It feels like you're touching nothing when you touch this. It feels like you're touching the packaging. It's so lightweight and so thin. Good, but I don't know why it's just a weird product to use, but I do like it. So this is something I'm gonna throw in here. Perfect. Is that everything? I feel like I'm missing stuff because it looks a lot emptier than it did before, but maybe just because I took a lot of stuff out. You know what I'm gonna put in here? A brow gel. And I'm gonna put in the Got To Be gel, because although I like this, it's not my go-to for every single day, but I'm gonna keep it in here and hope I don't forget about it, because I think it's gonna go the way of that NYX one I just threw out. It's gonna start smelling after a while. Mascara, do I have any that are unopened? I think both of these Milk Makeup Kush mascaras, I was just gonna open it to see if it was unopened. I'm gonna put this one, I don't know. I'm pretty sure both of these are unopened. I'm gonna put both of them in there, why not? And I think that's it. Foundation, concealer, powder, bronzer, blush, highlight, mascara, setting spray. Yeah, and a little eyeshadow thing. So that is it. This is stuff I'm actually kind of excited to use. I might reach for this a lot more often now. And I might do maybe like a using my emergency makeup kit video or something. Oh, a sponge. Let me grab a sponge. Okay, I have this little bag that I keep all these sponges in. These are sponges I either got as a free gift with purchase, or it was like a duo and I don't really like them that much. But for whatever reason, I rarely reach for these. But one of these will work, obviously. I keep saying in a pinch, but I can't think of another term. But it'll work, you know what I mean? I don't know any of the brands. Oh, Eco Tools, the Plant Me one. Oh, that feels like hard as a rock. This looks like a beauty blender? I don't know. I think I'm gonna use one of the Eco Tools ones. Let's just do, oh. So this is an Eco Tools, like their regular green one. This is the plant, the one that came with like seeds. This feels so dense. I'm gonna put one of these in there because I do wanna like the stuff I have in there, you know, and I don't wanna throw a dense sponge just to throw a dense sponge. I'm gonna add in a couple of brushes and then I think that's it. My brushes that I wanna get, they're hidden in the closet, like up there, especially all my little minis. Let me put these back in there though. That one, because this will do bronzer and powder. Let's see. This one's good for eyeshadow. That one's not really good for anything. What could this one be for? Blush. I'll just keep that one in there. Blush and highlight. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, let me put the brush back, the mirror, the blotting sheets, and my Japanesque powder that I have to keep in there forever. And we are done. That is it. That is all the stuff I re-zhuzhed it up, and I'm so excited about this now because the other day I reached for this for something and I was like, oh God, I need to switch this thing up. A little spring cleaning, if you will. But that is it. That is my video. That's what I wanted to do today, and I thought I'd bring you along. Let me know if you keep, not just like a caboodle, but if you keep any like emergency stuff in your desk at work, in your locker, in your car, in your makeup bag, in your purse or something. Let me know what you carry around. Now, you don't have to carry a full face of makeup or anything, but I just like the idea of having it just in case, you know what I mean? But anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss my next one. And I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.